2 people. I've come on my tablet today, just for a change. I need a... What do I need? I need a thing for my cup of tea. So if you're there, say hello. Hi, Tapper. I'm glad you say hi, because I think it was hi, Fee. When people say good morning, I'm always like, and Sleeping Warrior said good morning the other day, and I was like, oh, good morning, sounds like you're mourning something. Good morning. Just let me get, I'm just coming on for a little mini chat, she says, because, and outside it's a bit muggy today, but I thought, oh, it's not looking that warm. Put my coat on to take Finn to school, and flipping, it's really warm, and I've put this on now, and I'm warming this now, so it is warm. It's warm. So, oh no, it's good morning, good morning. Greetings. Greetings, young Skywalker. We've got Conchas, Tapper, Fee, hi, JP. Thanks for that nice message you sent me the other day. I've just been doodling. I was doodling this morning while Finn was having his breakfast. These little faces. And this little face. Not finished yet. An afternoon in the UK. Yeah. I've just come on basically. Well, I've just walked back from school. And I just seen this billboard saying something like, there was 3 sayings on it. I can't actually remember what it was, but it was something like, you're allowed to ask for help. You are not alone, and there was another one, and I can't remember what it was, because that's how a lot of people are feeling. It's not bad to ask for help. It doesn't mean you're weak to ask for help. You are not alone. Those of you who think you're alone, you are not alone in whatever it is that you think you're going through, because everybody's going through some sort of, thing. Even people who are bouncing around a lot like me, we all do it. It's just the way you deal with it. Here, that's the difference. And do you know what? Looking at my hair lately, it looks darker. I mean, it's got the white in it. Look, it's all there. It's just making me laugh, because sometimes it looks lighter. I don't mean in my white bits, but my darker bits. I'm like, what's going on? But I'm just laughing because it's coming. Sorry, I just got distracted by my wisdom hair coming in. Thank you, Donna, for notification. Got me up for work. Oh, I'd really be late for work. Oh, well, there you go. And it's like I said, when someone made a comment yesterday that I had to laugh at, saying, you're the saddest YouTube channel on YouTube. I was like, yay, that's a really good compliment, because if I'm the saddest, there must be the greatest and then the saddest. That still means that it's a good channel. Not that we're concerned with people like that, because these people are the sort of people that put people down. And the people that put people down are not the people that come from love. And also saying there's a lot of channels out there, as I said before, that are negative. A few people came in chat, I think it was yesterday, saying, oh, I'd rather come over here, because there's a lot of negativity on YouTube, and there is. And if people choose to take people down for talking about what they want to talk about, as I've said, my channel has only ever been positive, no matter what I'm talking about. They're very sad people for saying that. And they are. I feel sorry for them sort of people. I feel sorry for the trolls that go around trolling people, that are trying to lift people up. That really says something about you. And I will say that. That really says something about the sort of person you are. So thanks for saying I'm the saddest channel on YouTube. That's like quite a compliment. Because if there's the greatest, there's that one as well. But hi, 007. We definitely need to do, well, we've got Fifth, link ups with Fifth, link ups with 007 and Roxanne. I've still got to sort that out. But it's just because, and as a lot of us know in this chat, the negativity is not in our demeanour, whatever the thing is. People come on my chat, you'll get chucked out. People leave really snidey comments. You'll get deleted. Get over it. We don't stand for negativity. We've had a lot of it over the centuries. We don't want it anymore. And the thing is, because I've seen a few comments of people saying they've been a bit down lately and they've not been watching. They'll know who they are. They've not been watching my channel for a bit because they're fighting their own battle and this, that, and the other. And I just want to say, you're not alone. You are not alone. There is always, yeah, lots of taxis here. There's always a silver lining. And if you think you're alone in dealing with stuff, like I know a lot of people are getting rid of, you could be getting rid of friends or even family that maybe you just can't be around maybe at the minute. Maybe at the minute because, they're not on the same wavelength of you and you're finding it difficult to speak to people. That's why I say it's good. There's lots of people on here with Hi Sleeping Warrior, with channels themselves that are talking about the same thing. So there's a lot of good channels out there, mine included, with great people in the chat that if you actually come into live chat, people are brilliant and you will get a good vibe off my live chat, and people who have got their own great channels in my live chat, on their live chat. We just get the odd ones that like to dwell under the bridge now and again, but we are not concerned about those people because we're not doing it for them. We're doing it for you lot in chat because that's what it's about. That's what my channel has always been about. Whether you believe in what I'm saying, as long as I'm giving you a bit of a lift, that's what it's all about, to see that people actually care in this world. Might sound cheesy, but it's true. We do care. I've watched a couple of your chats, Double O, and I think that we need a lot of understandings in common. We have a lot. Well, fifth, 007 has, because he's woke up as well, and I think he's back on with a Q as well. With someone say Roxanne, Bear, Roxanne, the globalist Anaya. It's because we're all waking up, like I've said before, in many different ways, seeing different things. Not everyone can see what everyone else can see because we're all sort of like, if you have an ability, you might see different abilities, a super ability, if anyone gets what I'm saying. That's why I love the film Glass. I know it's in a trilogy and I haven't seen it, but at the end they did say something on the lines of, let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is, right in front of my face. It was a comic. Comic books tell the truth because it's fantasy, and we all know really fantasy's real and reality's not. What did they say at the end? We're talking about the beast, the human hero, the beast, the animal, the man-animal character, dual character, man who has abilities of the beast, meaning an animal, because we do have that. What was it he said? Oh wait, at the end it said, at the end of the Glass, there are unknown forces that don't want us to, I have to see what this says, don't want us to realise what we truly are capable of. They don't want us to know the things we suspect are extraordinary about ourselves are real. And I believe everybody sees what just a few become when they wholly embrace their gifts. We've all got gifts. Others will awaken. Belief in oneself, this is what I'm just about to say, belief in oneself is contagious. We give each other permission to be superheroes. I mean, wow, that's at the end of the film Glass. That's what's said at the end, because there are forces that are trying to stop us from waking up and seeing how powerful we are as people. We are the superheroes. The actors, which I'm going to go into in a minute with Owen Benjamin, what he was saying today, which was brilliant, what I woke up to this morning and watched. We love strong men out there. Us women love strong men. We don't like these soy boy types, if you get what I'm saying. Sorry, that might offend some people. We like strong men, But strong also means men that protect and look after their women, if anyone gets what I'm saying. It's not about, you know, walking around, and then you're like a caveman, but you treat your woman like crap as well. No, a strong man who knows how to look after their woman as well. Oh, 17 and 18. You know what I'm saying? And Owen Benjamin's talk, and I'll talk about that in a minute because I wrote some stuff about Owen Benjamin, who actually named, who actually talked about Roseanne Barr going, oh, she said this about me and I said that about her. And it's so funny because them two just make me laugh. Yeah, 17th and the 18th. So, it also said in the film, he's the mastermind, keeps you looking in one direction. But there's always another plan. Yeah, Q's got another plan, hasn't he? You know, people are saying, oh, by the way, the cabal have been everywhere where these churches have been on fire. Even Michelle Obama's been somewhere, then there was a fire. Then there was a fire in Syria and someone else has been there from the cabal. Bit of a coincidence that, isn't it? No. So they like to put out there. Also, hi. What else did they say on that? Oh, the baddies in it, because the baddies were at a psychiatric ward. So they took these people who thought they were Trinity. They took three people to say, you know, you haven't really got superhero powers. You haven't got these powers inside you, you know. She said at the end, who was bad, there can't be gods. It's just not fair, meaning we don't want people with these powers. We can't have this, because if you know how strong you are, they'll get overtaken, won't they? And then basically at the end, they got caught on film. They did it on purpose, where these three people with powers, even though stuff happened, they caught it all on camera live to get set round the internet so everyone could see the truth. Does that not sound like what's going on now with the Democrats and certain things going on around the world with things getting looked at? Yeah, because there was a plan. And I'll show you the plan as well. You ready for this one, people? People who have sat there and laughed at stuff. Let's go to Melania. Let's look at this. There are things out there. Amazing Polly talked about it. Yes, she did. So check out, thank you for reminding me whose channel it was. Check out Amazing Polly talking about it. She's brilliant. She's done a lot of good stuff. Amazing Polly's channel. Go and check that out about the cabal and where they were when these things happened. I'm not saying they started the fire, Fifth, but the part of the other stuff going on, do you know what I mean? It's the distractions, you know? So, yeah, she's an amazing researcher. Not that it matters either way that anyone looks at it. It's just that the bad people need to be caught, you know, anyway. So, there are other ways of looking at it. But Melania, now people who say, oh, this was on the Simpsons and that, because they've always had a planning, because I need to get my glasses out. My glasses are coming. Yes, they want to. Yeah, well, they won't be taking credit, Fifth, because the credit they'll be taking is going to be their downfall, if anyone gets what I'm saying. You know, Michelle and all them lot, Michelle Obama, it's going to be the downfall. They're showing where they are at these places, if anyone gets what I'm saying. Then they're going to get filmed, and then the truth's going to come out. They were in these places, so even if it's like, does anyone get what I'm saying? You know, when people go, oh, well, it was on The Simpsons and this, that, and the other, because, yeah, boom, exactly. There was, can't you see that the script has always been written? The script has been written, but what people don't realise is there's an actual alliance, and there's lots more in the alliance than people realise. It's not what, some of it's, yes, we know it's military and the Navy and this, that, but there's others as well. Something a bit more, you know. Dolly, did you send me birthday wishes? I didn't even know it was a birthday. I've not been looking at a lot, but Melania, in 1993, you ready for this? This will trigger some people. You ready for this? What's this? 1993. You ready? What's this? Melania. Don't know if I can play the music, so I won't. It's through an advert. There's Melania in 1993. Yes, looks a bit different because she's younger. She's in an advert for being the First Lady. Oh, in 1993, the First Lady. Is she not the First Lady now? Things that make you go, And everyone on the other side goes, yes, because it's in the script, can't you see? There's an alliance and there's a lot more going on than you know. It's not a coincidence. There's no such things as coincidences. That is Melania. Yeah, my dad sent me this. It's on Twitter. I'll tell you whose Twitter it is. Melania. Advertisement, because she was a model in 1993. First lady. What is she now? Boom. It's not a coincidence. That's a JFK bit there. Yeah. There's Melania. I will tell you where to go and look at this. Yeah, we are rewriting it, Fifth. Rewriting it ages ago. This plan, this alliance has been in for years. People think it was just when Q dropped. No, it wasn't when Q dropped. It's been in for time. Had to be. It's massive what we've been going for. There she is. Isn't this what she's doing now? Oh, thank you, Revel. I'll have a look in a minute. So, interesting, isn't it? It is. Hang on. Is Hugh? I don't know. No, he's not done any drops, Fifth. But it's all in the same, it's all in the same thing. Even if it's a way to catch them out, it's all the same. This was Santa Claus of the United States, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Checking who's naughty and nice. 1993, people. Hugh, do you mean Q? Well, Q's not bad. But he hasn't dropped for a while because we know when he doesn't drop, this thing's happening. But it's to show, because we know them people are bad, Michelle Obama and the other people that have been spotted at these places where the fires are. Maybe they were going to do something else. These people are bad anyway, so to me, it doesn't really matter. It's just like they'll be seen for where they were at the time, which symbolises to us what's really going on with those people and why. They were up to something. Could have been something totally different. So let me have a look. If anyone gets what I'm saying, some of you might not get what I'm trying to say because I don't think I'm putting it across well, but I know what I mean. Yeah, John Podesta, 2 days before New Zealand. 2 days before New Zealand, and then look what happened. And even if it was by them, it can still be within the, the divine helping out with certain stuff, if you get what I'm saying, because I do believe Trump's in with divine help, and Trump is Q+, and Trump is in the Q plan. So to me, it's the same sort of thing, there's stuff going on. So it's all good, if you get what I'm saying. Just let me see what... just checking that thing out, Revel, on my phone. Access forbidden. There you go. Access forbidden. I can go over to Twitter and say that to Melania, but access, it's forbidden. So there you go. Fifth, I know where you're coming from. Both on the same page. It's just I see two things as well, and to me it doesn't not mean that they could have started something and something's coming to help, if you get what I'm saying, because I believe Q is got divine help or some whatever you want to say anyway, if you get what I'm saying. Trump is a praying president, and Trump prays every day, and they pray on Trump every day. So to me, even if it's help from another way, that the cabal were at these places because they were going to maybe do something bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting for something in the UK now. Waiting for a red flag here because, because Trump's coming over as well, or what they're going to say. So to me, it's good to see them people in that area. And that's why I say the film Glass, they got caught out being filmed at the end of the film, and it went through the internet because it's the fastest way to get information out. Their downfall. They brought it out, but it's their downfall, if anyone gets what I'm saying. So, boom. So I'll try that one. But related, it's the same. It's the same anyway. Because to me, fifth, there has to be a physical and a spiritual. So the physical, the spiritual help, whatever you want to call it, but the physical as well. So to me, there's like two things going on, if you get what I'm saying. So they're there, but we've got the help, and they have to be seen as well, if you get what I'm saying. So both have to be seen, like the spiritual side can be seen, but also the physical and the good and bad of it, if you get what I'm saying. Both of them. That one's forbidden as well. Access forbidden. I wonder why. Forbidden. Trump is the other side good. Yeah, we know he's good. I've shouted it out forever. That's what I've said. Yeah, I've said that right from the beginning. Hi, because Trump is a businessman. He's not a politician. You could tell he said that on the speech that was on SCOTUS that I showed yesterday. He's a businessman was needed because it's businessmen at the top that have took America down and stuff like that, big corporations. So that's why they needed a businessman. Button. But less about that, because we know, a lot of us, fifth knows as well, there's good stuff, it's here, good stuff's happening. You know, I think people are still getting a bit like that. That's why I said I came on today, because I want to tell people, oh, don't worry about it. Go to the official Donald Trump site. That's probably the blocking people. Is you're not alone. You know, no matter how you look at it, you're not alone. I thought that fifth. I thought the person in the white rabbit is JFK Jr. because wouldn't that be hilarious? You can't see him. You've just made me think. He's got glasses on. Why has the rabbit got glasses on? Looking through the looking glasses, or Vincent Fusco, JFK Jr. They had glasses. I don't mean they had round ones, but I thought that the rabbit could be JFK Jr. because he's normally always there. He's normally around Trump at some point, sometime, as we know. So it could be, because we know he did it last Easter, they had the rabbit there, so people won't really think things, but he's normally always there. I went to watch the Easter egg roll. I couldn't see anyone that slightly looked like him. So to me, was the rabbit quite tall, actually? Let me have a look, because JFK was 6'2", was he? 6'1"? And Trump 6'2"? So let me have a quick look. Well, I know these extraterrestrials are a lot smarter than we are. I think that's what I'm trusting. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, because we've got help from there as well. But what I'm saying, 50, is it doesn't matter if the cabal were seen there. They need to be seen there. But the help was there as well as they were there. But on mainstream media, they're going to say something different, as we know. I know you know what I'm saying. That's why we definitely need to have a Skype chat. But I know you know what I'm saying. And you know I know what you're saying. And it's the same. We have to have... I can't get it out properly, you know what I mean? What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, the Trump's speech. So, Trump's speech. I mean, the rabbit's in the back. It stood behind him in it, but there it is. It's a beautiful day. The White House is very special.
Welcome to the 2019 White House.
She's got the blue Tiffany coat on.
This is 141 years that we've been doing this. I don't remember the first one.
I think if this rabbit was stood right next to him, because he's stood back, he looks like he'd be quite tall. Look.
But last 3 years, we've had an awfully good time. And I have to thank our First Lady. She worked so hard on this event. And without her, it would not be like it is. It's as beautiful as I've ever seen it. So, Melania, thank you very much. Fantastic job. Thank you, honey. I also want to thank the White House Historical Association for the incredible job they do. They work with the First Lady and all of us on just making the White House and keeping the White House a special place.
Follow the White Rabbit. Keeping the White House a special place. Do you know that when Trump went in, he refurbished it all? Negative energy and all that. I would as well.
It is, to me, the most special place. There can't be anything like it.
And also took the bugs out because they were trying to listen, and they had all the listening devices in there.
And we take it really very seriously, and it's in great shape. That I can tell you. It's in great shape. Also, our incredible Marine Corps band. Thank you very much. Beautiful.
Making the
Wouldn't be the
military
same
great
without you.
again.
And a group of people that do a wonderful job. I love them. I know they like me too.
I said that to my dad as well. Could be a Sandra as well. You just never know. Because a lot of us know what's going on. Revel, first ladies are actually more powerful than the president always. Yeah, they have. They're silent in the background because I've said this before. Trump's there like a mouth organ. You know, some people get offended with what he says it like it is, like Owen Benjamin. Melania, therefore, in the background, going round, flying around the world, sorting places out, seeing children, doing all this nice stuff, getting it back together, apart from what Hillary brought down and all the nasty stuff they were doing. Jackie Onassis, she was good as well, doing the stuff in the background. They're the feminine, divine, you know, if you want to say, doing all the nurturing, doing all the soft, feminine, nurturing side. You get the one up front, the one who has to be tough, a man, doing the job, Trump, yeah? And people get offended when he's being real because of what comes out of his mouth sometimes. Oh well, Melania said that. She tries to rein him in a bit. He's just a man, being a man. Yeah? He said some things before. He's just a man, being a man. Get over it, you know? And this is what I say on Owen Benjamin. Owen Benjamin. I love Owen Benjamin. Shame he's married because he's a man. He's a man. He talks. And he talks the truth. And he doesn't care. And obviously he gets it out a bit more because he's a comedian. But like he's just said today on his channel, women like strong men. Yes, we do. We like strong men. Like I've just said, it's not about men being, oh, I'm over a woman and I'm going to suppress you and you must stay in the kitchen, blah, blah, and all that. No, they want to support the women. They want to protect the women. There's a difference. Women like to do all that nurturing stuff. I'm not one of them feminazis, and I'm not one of them women who was like, oh yeah, let's get to work and all that. I would have been rather in staying at home looking after my kids while the man was out. Yeah, that's a bit old fashioned, but maybe that's the way I am a little bit. But we can do it. But I'm not, people will say, oh, well, it was women who whinged in the first place. I wasn't one of them. Yes, there was times back gone when we needed the feminists, the proper feminists, way back when, that had to bring it into line a little bit. Not what they're doing today, hating on men and trying to turn themselves into men and trying to make men women and soft. No, we want strong men, but they know how to look after and protect their women. And they don't go out cheating and this, that and the other. They love the woman they're with and proper. Do you know what I mean? No. I think they said Trump was sick. Yeah, he's six. I think he is 6'2". I never knew he was 6'2". And Owen Benjamin's about 6'7". He's massive. Totally sober, eating lunch, watching you rant. I think you're talking about Trump. Of course I'm talking about Trump. I love Trump. No, I'm not talking about Trump now. I'm talking about Owen Benjamin. I'm talking about anyone who's got a mouth like Tommy Robinson and that will speak out and who's not in fear. You know? And then you get people offended like, oh my God, did you hear what Trump just said? Oh my God, he's so vile. Is it? No, he isn't. That's what they say. He's telling you stuff. The truth. And some people don't like hearing the truth. And that's a fact. That is a fact. So just saying. People don't like hearing the truth. Well, they're going to hear a lot of it very soon, aren't they? Or they're beginning to wake up to the truth. It's not good, but you know. Yeah. Oh. But The Little Mermaid. So I was watching Owen Benjamin, and so men don't think that women don't like strong men, because yes, we do. We don't like all these little Antifa type people, you know, the men that aren't men. Men are masculine, but women hold the power. Power of what was it? Power of Grayskull and She-Ra, yeah. But it's not about being over each other. Like I said before, it's about balance. So it was really funny because Owen Benjamin was talking about all this sort of stuff and his homesteading and his wife who homesteads, you know, and that's great. And he had a bear in the background, which made me laugh because I was talking about the bear card yesterday. You know, bear, and I've always said, oh, I like a bear man, a bear man, you know, who can stand his ground and protect his woman, but be loving at the same time, you know. he didn't sell his soul to the devil. You need to go and watch Owen Benjamin because he's done a great one today on Hollywood, mocking Hollywood, showing you clips of when he was younger, how he stood up on stage in front of all the actors and they were all like, and he was calling them all. And it was great. And it's like I want to say as well, he didn't sell his soul to the devil. He didn't do that. He didn't go in it for that. So that's how he's been able to get out and not get murdered, basically. Actors, yeah, actors are not the stars. They're not stars. Actors are not the heroes. Actors, this is what I'm saying, are not the strongest. We are. We the people are the stars shining our light. We the people are the real heroes. We the people are the strongest. They're the ones who make money off us. If you think about really rich people right at the top, I'm not talking about every actor. We know it's not every actor, but these elite actors and this, that and the other. And it is in the film I watched last night, They Live. It showed you when they go to the elite parties. We're bringing it back. We're rewriting it to how it was. Is who builds their mansions? Who builds their world around them? It's us, the people. It's normal people like builders and all that. Who does all this stuff? It's us, the creators. We create what they live in. They are nothing. They're actors acting. Actors acting. Anyone can be an actor. Anyone can be an actor. Me and you can be an actor. Yeah, some are better than others. But think about it. They're actors, and that's all they are. There are great ones, don't get me wrong, it's not everybody's bad, but I'm saying they are not the stars, they're not the true stars. You shouldn't be bowing down to no actors, believing them all, because, oh, it's a celebrity, I'm so in awe of them. Why? They're just people. But the people who have basically got things for nothing, really, or doing other stuff behind the scenes, do you know what I mean? They're not the real creators that have built stuff around them. We're building their reality for them. The things that we create. And they can buy and then put bigger prices on things that we can't afford. Like I said, if you watch the film Upside Down, the film I said I watched the other day with the Upside Down world, and you had the ones at the top called the top worlders or whatever, I can't remember what they were called. Yeah, feminazis. They are feminazis. They took all our creative ideas and they got it all, so they all lived in all this luxury while we weren't, while we were struggling to pay our bills and this, that and the other. And then when we were stealing stuff to try and heat our homes and stuff in the film, people got chucked in prison and that for doing stuff just because we didn't have stuff because they took it all off us. Is that not what's happening? Yes. So that's a really great film to go and watch, the way they've done it. It was good. But it says at the end, love always wins. Love will always find a way. Truth will always find a way. Truth and love are one of the same things. You know? So, you know, yeah. Ah, was you a painter and decorator? Ah. We are all actors playing in the story of life. Yeah, we are, but we're not the actors of the elite ones, if you get what I'm saying. They're the puppet masters, you know, as we know. But, what else did he say? But you need to go and check Owen Benjamin out. It was just really, really good. He was also talking about Super Chat because Super Chat, YouTube and that have tried to stop Owen Benjamin getting money because he does get Super Chats and that. But it's like he said, he's got around it. He's beat the system. People are sending him postcards and post. He said mail's the way to go back to the old days, which, yeah, it is. He said we could do pigeons and started laughing. We'll have to do carrier pigeons. I've got pigeons in my garden that come in all the time. I was laughing at that, and pigeons remind me of Tesla, because he said we're breaking the beast basically. You know, they think they can stop Owen Benjamin, yet people are sending him super chat, but in letter form, and he's reading them out, and it's hilarious. And they're even sending him money. And he said it's brilliant because people will still support him. Even though that side, the B side, they don't want anyone supporting him. So they think they can stop people on YouTube and PayPal, but they haven't. He's like overwhelmed with it. He's like, oh my God, people are wanting to support him. Of course they are. Because he's putting truth out and he's real. And he's playing bits of when he went on stage years ago in front of the elite actors. And he's there calling them all out. He hasn't changed. People say stuff about him. You look at him then. You look at him now, he hasn't changed. Roseanne's not changed. You look at her then, you look at her now. Same. Consistent. Look at what I've been saying from the beginning of the queue to now. Consistent. Consistent. So I'm just saying, but basically what I was trying to say on this channel is because I've seen a lot of, hang on a minute. Because I've seen a lot of people saying some people are in a bit of confusion and still feeling a bit down and stuff like that. I'm just saying you're not on your own. There's a lot of stuff going on because of the energies on that side of stuff. Because like I said, you've got this physical realm and then you've got the spiritual realm. There's a lot of things going on in both. That's why I was saying to Fifth, the thing with the spiritual side happening with the churches and stuff, there's also a physical side because it's what plays out up there comes here. But we're starting to see both of it merging, you know, is you're not alone. Yeah, there was another storm thingy. Yeah, there was another, there's one coming on the 25th tomorrow, isn't there? Energy waves or something, I think. Yeah, planetary. That's why I say as above, so below, though that means a few things as well. Because we go off the planet's energy, it affects us. So a lot of people are feeling up and down. That's why I'm saying watch people that energize you. Watch people that make you laugh. Watch people that bring you up in joy and happiness and love. Listen to really good music because Hertz affects you. You've got to be careful what music you listen to. Planting new trees in our area, just get brilliant. Get outside in nature, plant some trees, plant some flowers. I've just brought these egg boxes in actually because I've got some little seeds that I'll go and get them actually that I saved from last year. Which could be a bit late to put in, but I put them in late last year and they still grew, so I'm not really bothered. There were these little, they're sprouting now actually, so I need to get them in some dirt and damp. Sprouting? What are they sprouting? These little seeds from sweet peas, because my granddad used to like sweet peas, so I saved these off mine and I'm going to see if they grow. I've got loads of them. So I'm going to start them off with the little egg box that I did last year at the same time and they grew. Put them out in the garden and they grew, so... Oh, thanks, King. Bye. So get out in nature, plant, be around friends and family that you can be around. The thing is I'm trying to say as well, if you can't be around people, even friends and family at the minute, sort of nicely make an excuse up and don't be around them if they're doing your head in at the minute, because they'll all come to a point where they'll end up seeing the truth for themselves in the end, because it's hard when you've got family and friends that you can't really speak to. That's why I'm saying find good live chats that you can come into. Yeah, it is, I don't know how to say your name. Is it Hotmin? You've got to find people that you resonate with. That's why I'm saying a lot of communities are coming together on YouTube. Some people say it's bad. It's not bad. People need to know there's, bye Mark, laters. People need to know there's people out there going through the same things. Even if we're a bit wobbly on some subjects, it doesn't matter. But you need to know there's good people out there, because there's all this fear-mongering of bad people out there. Bad this, bad that, terrorists, this, that and the other. There's not a lot of them. It's pumped out on the news, there's more of them than there actually is. And it's to do with other stuff as well. So, got 18 in our area to do the planting volunteers. Cheers to them. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you'll get hit on all sides, Revel, especially if you're talking about certain things people don't like Trump and Q and all that, and people are like, oh, it's a conspiracy thing, and it's hard. That's why I said there's always a silver lining. Don't let, I'm a recluse. Don't let it get you down, because a lot of us became a bit recluse and a bit like this, but it's a bit of a sacrifice, isn't it? There's a bit of there's new things coming. And we've had to do that. You have to draw in sometimes, because the people out there, you're just like, I can't connect with them. At the minute, they'll get there in the end, but at the minute, they'll be coming to you in the end. Yeah. We always live together in harmony. There's no such thing as racism, this, that, and the other. It's the news that pumps it out. And if you haven't watched They Live... Even though you look at now, it's true. We all know, like I said, nothing new under the sun. And it was a TV station that they took down because it was transmitting. And I did say the other day, the transmitter, the conductor, the pyramids, all around the world, the conductor, the pyramids, to keep the world in harmony. They're all over the world, yeah? The receivers are the obelisks, I believe. The obelisks. DC, London, the Vatican. You've got a conductor. Where's the receivers? They're receivers. Energy. So Trump, I said yesterday, Trump was seen colouring a picture. And which part had he coloured in? Now, does this mean it's been taken down or it's been rewired? Because you could still have a receiver for free energy and things that have been pumped out, you know. But it can always be changed because Tesla's current, you know, Edison tried to make out what it was this one. If you didn't see it yesterday, it was this one. Trump colouring an Easter picture. What has he coloured in? Golden obelisk. Golden. Aquarius, the golden age is coming in. Just saying. Makes sense to me. And they reckon that the pyramids were capped off with gold. Where's that? Yeah, well, animals are good, Dave, aren't they? Unconditional love. Well, the thing is, I was saying the other day as well, when you learn to let go, like I said, and get rid of your karma, yeah, dog, unconditional love. And what's dog spelt the other way? God. Is, I'm going to show you, what would you call it? I don't know how to explain it. If you've got something trauma, could be a relationship or something that you just won't let go of, you're just going to keep bringing it round in circles. Every cycle, every year, the turn of the wheel. If you do not let go, you're keeping yourself in karma, going on about it. La, 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 la. It doesn't matter what it was, big or small, really traumatic or not. You've got to let go. Once you've let go of that, your karma, things will be much easier. It doesn't matter what someone did in the past. Time's irrelevant now. It doesn't matter. It happened. It's normally a lesson to wake you up to something. If you do not let go of a relationship, or something happened, I had to let go. I did it of my situation and I was hurt badly. But I had to learn to let go. Because it'll keep you in anger, it will keep you in fear, and it will stop you moving on. To break the cycle of karma, you've got to let it go. Otherwise, you'll take it in every year, every new cycle. Just got to let it go. But I said I'd do a chat on that properly. Maybe tonight if I'm not too tired. I might come on tonight if I'm not too tired. And that's good, fifth world. No, I haven't dyed my hair, Dave. I was just saying it looks darker for some reason. But I still, the white's in it, look, it's all there. But I don't know, it just looks darker. I know I haven't touched it because you can see I haven't touched it, look. I haven't touched it, it just looks dark. I've washed it. It looks darker. Don't know why it looks darker, but it's still getting all the grey in it. And I do like my hair dark, but I want to see what it looks like when it starts coming through a bit more. So, you know, thank you. Yeah, I just don't want to dye it. I just see dye as chemicals, so now get used to me going grey, people. Thank you for positive vibes, Dolly. Revel, that's all I'm trying to do. That's why I said I had to laugh at that person saying yours is the saddest channel on YouTube. It's like, really? It's about boosting people's positivity. That's what it's about. I know what it feels like to be hurt. I know what it feels like to be you know, as if to think as if nobody cares. There's a lot of people out there who care for other people they don't even know, because we're all the same. We have one. You know, hi. So it is all about keeping positivity. And if I have to keep coming on here talking about what I talk about, even if whether you believe it or not, but it's giving you some sort of hope. It's all about belief as well, people. You've got, and the biggest belief you can believe is you. I think that I don't even want to know what I put on the title. The biggest belief is you are stronger than you know. You are your own superhero. We are all superheroes. People can laugh if you don't know me. You are. They're trying to hide what we really are. We are more powerful than you know, especially when you're coming from here. Hang on a minute. You know? You are more powerful than you know. What did I put on the title? I can't even remember. I can't remember. What did I put on the title? Yeah, positive energy is all around us, exactly. You are more powerful than you know. There's always a silver lining. Stop looking at things like, woe is me and all that. It's doing nothing. Look for the silver lining. I've said this before. If you didn't get that job, it was meant to be, because there might have been somebody at the job that you wouldn't get on with, or something had happened and you wouldn't like him, or you'd find out your boss was the worst boss even than the boss you had before, so then you'd end up even more down. You've got to look at things in a different mindset, and stop taking things to heart so much as well. Just let things pass. Does it really affect you? Are you letting situations affect you more than they should because you're thinking too much about it, thinking too much what somebody has said when really it doesn't? But if you let it, it will. And it'll bring you down in negativity. And that's all I'm saying. Someone's what title have I put on this, on my title on it? I can't remember. What's the title? You help me every day, Dolly, and Fifth's voice calms me down. Yeah, Fifth has got a very calming voice. I'm like, things will keep moving, getting more beautiful. Of course they are, Fifth. No matter what anyone thinks about us or what we're saying or what I'm saying or what Fifth's saying or anyone else on other channels, and that if they're not getting it, they will in the end, because, do you know what I mean? So don't worry too much. We just get a bit frustrated sometimes, you know, with stuff, or people not seeing things the same, even though it's all the same and we all see things different, because I believe we all have different abilities to come across different things. Is my dad, Waxman's in the house. As one door closes, another door opens. Exactly, Dad. So it is. So it's only because somebody, I don't have to mention names, just messaged me, and I've not seen them in chat for ages, and they just said, you know, they're going through hard times. That's all I want to say, is that we're all doing it. Things are getting better, even if you can't see the wood for the trees, especially if you're watching mainstream media. That's why I say, please don't watch mainstream media. Keep strong, believe in you. Thank you, Kath. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep strong and believe in you. Believe. The biggest thing you can believe in is believe in yourself. Stop letting people bring you down. Stop letting people telling you can't do something. Like I said, we've been hijacked in the past, so there has been things that have stopped us from getting to certain things sometimes, and then you might not believe in yourself because you couldn't get it when you could have. Really, it's just like we've been hijacked in certain areas to stop us from doing the things that we love and the things that what we want to do. But at the end of the day, you are more powerful than you know, and you've got to believe in yourself. You have to go back to loving yourself. I've said this before. Maybe that's what I'll come and talk about tonight as well. The same thing as karma is, to love yourself is not being big-headed ego. We're not talking about the ego love. We're talking about you need to look after yourself. You need to listen to yourself more. You need to start loving yourself again and stop looking for that love on the outside. The love on the outside will come, but you've got to love yourself first. You know, that's why I'm glad I've taken time out of relationships, really, because I was one of them who used to jump into them thinking that I needed a relationship to make me happy, because I thought, you know, you're seeing it all over. Oh, I'm in a loving relationship on Facebook and all that. We know half of that's false. People are arguing behind the scenes. It's not what it is. It's all acting. People want to be seen as that's how they are all the time. And that's done me good to realise at the end of the day. But I know I've got to let that in. You know, I don't want to get too much to being sort of too used to myself, if you know what I'm saying, if anyone gets what I'm saying. But you've got to love yourself and know and believe in yourself. Thank you, Dave. Well, that's what I said. If I'm not making sense to anyone here about anything, if I'm just making sense about being positive, and that's what I'm here for. Whether you believe in Q or you don't like Trump or whatever, if you're just watching because I blast you up with a bit of energy, then that's what I'm here for. You know, like I said, do my little women little faces today, just where I was sat having my breakfast. You know, not finished. So yeah, so that's the message. Oh, for a sore throat. My mum's got a sore throat at the minute. She said she's getting a cold. I couldn't hear her voice the other day. I was like, why in this weather? I use a lot of honey and lemon when I have sore throats. My mum's loaded with the cold as well. She can hardly speak. He said there was a lot of pollen stuff going about, and there was the other day, or dropping stuff. Honey and lemon. Hot water, honey and lemon. If anyone else has got iodine. Yeah, I've got an iodine dropper. I keep forgetting to take it. Loving yourself is the key. Yes, it is, Tree Hugger Dave. Loving yourself is the key to unlocking your authentic self door. Yeah, Dolly said it true. That yeah. Well, you get me out in the garden, Dolly, in the sun, bare feet. Yeah, and that's one of the other things because Owen Benjamin was saying today with his wife. Oh no, it wasn't today. It was with his wife the other day. One of the biggest things that you can do to clean stuff is clean and put it out in the sun for so many hours because sun sterilises stuff. Gets rid of dark stuff as well, if you know what I'm saying. Step into the light, you know. Doesn't like it, does it? Gargles, yeah, gargle salty water as well, yeah. You should take Himalayan salt and that as well with water because it keeps you hydrated. They say salt, you need salt. Yeah. Magnesium, load up on your supplements throughout the day. Yeah. So, yeah, nature's brilliant, especially if you're grounding with your feet, because that's healing anyway. Especially if you're feeling anxiety or anything like that. Put your feet, take your socks off, put your feet to the ground, and chill out in the sun, and just listen. Um, but it is about loving yourself. It's about taking time to listen, especially at the minute. If you're tired, like I said, I was really tired yesterday. I had a good sleep last night. Go to bed early. Chill out. Don't think, oh, I've got to be doing this, that, and the other. Look after yourself. Listen to yourself. If you're getting stressed because you don't want to be around certain people at the minute, even if they're good friends, just have a break and don't be around them for a bit. You know, just say you've been feeling under the weather for a bit. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Thank you. Well, that's just because I've seen some people texting about negativity, and there's still those people pumping that crap out. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I just need people to realise you're not on your own. You think you're on your own, but you're not. You know. Yeah, that's what I was drawing in the garden. I'll have to check your video out. Obviously, sometimes you're on when I'm asleep and stuff. But uh, yeah, there's the. It's got a key ring on it now with a lovely little mermaid. But that's Revel's daughters actually. It's just there till I do this drawing as well. What else was I going to say? Oh, I'm going to pull some cards, the natures and love ones because they're nice. So and then I'm going to go because I haven't got long before I pick Finn up. Yeah, I'm doing another mermaid. I'm going to do a few more mermaid bags. They'll be going up for sale. And then I've got some other ideas for some, but I do like the mermaid ones. So I will carry on with them. And then last night, and Dad, if you're still there, I hope you've checked out the owl bag that I did. This is the one that I did for my mum because it's the moon gazing hair. She likes the moon gazing hair. So this one. The moon gazing hair. Ooh. How do we purchase the bags? Where are you from, Kath? Are you from... Because Revel's getting one in America, so I can work out how much it's going to cost over there, because everyone's like, is it dear or what? I don't think it'll be dear, because they're quite light, aren't they? So it shouldn't be. We'll test that out anyway when I send Revels. But thank you. I have, I'm on Facebook, Divine Delights. It's meant to be going to Dolly Daydream, but it's not. If you can find me. Otherwise, I can put my, I tried to list it on eBay and I couldn't list it. In the end, I do need to get a website, or you can email me. I'll have to chuck my email in unless anybody knows it and can put it up now in chat. You can email me. Yeah, the reason why you can't find it in Divine Delights on Facebook is because it's something to do with the title you put in. It's like the marketplace or something like that. And where's Kath from? Are you from the UK or America? Yeah, or sometimes when we're run down, it's our body forcing us to take a rest. That's what of course it is. But I'm ready to get out of bed, laugh out loud, and Dolly has helped me with that, actually. Oh, thanks, Fifth. It's your body telling you need to rest. You know, when you keep going, like I said yesterday, I was so tired. I thought if I don't start taking a few early nights, I'm going to end up, so I've got to listen. So let me get these cards. Whispers of Love. I'll do these now before I go. But I don't know if Dave can if you can remember my details or not. Oh, actually, I might be able to do it myself. New York, hey! Yeah, because I've ordered these like tubes to put pictures in, but they'll also fit bags in. And I'm thinking, if it's just a tube, but it's a light thing, it's not going to cost that much to send to America, is it? Common sense. Common cause of stress is dealing with idiots. Well, I'm not getting links. Dolly, can we have... Yeah, I'm just gonna try and put it in now. Hang on. That's if I get the email. But you can also find me on Instagram. Not a lot of people over on there. It never goes up for some reason. Instagram, which is Dolly Daydream. You should be able to find me on there. I put stuff up because... I know I keep saying this, but I need to put some stuff up. I'm going to be doing some jewellery. It's real flowers. Jewellery. I've not got my earring in today. Some of the notebooks, which I'll show you, in case you haven't seen them. The notebooks that I do, the handmade ones. Everything's handmade. They're just notebooks, but they're all like prettied up inside, hand stitched in and everything. They've got little things you can pull out, like scrapbook sort of things. And the little, where is it? I think that's mine. And there's some handmade, this one isn't finished, handmade little notebooks, laminated ones that you get four little notebooks inside, all different. Just plain paper, but you get 4 notebooks that pull out because they're on elastic, so you can change them, and you get 4, so you've got 4, and you get a pen with it, and you get some little paperclip page sorters in it. I'm going to be doing some more of these at weekend because I'm free from little legs, so I will try and get all my stuff up, some of the stuff up on Facebook this weekend, and I normally put the pictures over on Instagram as well, so all you have to do is message me. But like I said, I do need to get used to posting to America and seeing what all that about, but I'm sure if it's not too heavy, it's not going to be dear. But then obviously if I can go to the post office and find out how much it is to post, I can tell you before the post for the postage and packaging. We'll just see. But obviously I want to sell to America because I get you beautiful Americans on the channel, and I know people like a lot of handmade stuff, and that's what I like. I don't like big production stuff. My stuff will never be that because I put a lot of energy into it, and as I've said before, the energy of my energy, whoever's making stuff out there, if you're buying handmade stuff, is my energy and my love for doing my creative stuff that I love doing. So it's all there. It's not done in a negative way. It's not mass consumed in a big corporation production where people are just making stuff that they don't care. It's just being pumped out. Mine's not, you know. So, what we all saying? Common sense. So I'm not getting links or they can. Oh, sorry, I'm still putting the link in, aren't I? Yes, we can communicate with ourselves. Yes, water's a big thing. That's why I keep talking about water. Water is very you know, that's why Bruce Lee said, "Be like water. You need to drink up more water, distilled." We are made up of so much a percentage of it, and that's why in what was the film? In Transformers, I was watching. No, Bumblebee. When the Decepticons blasted us, we sort of popped like water. Because Dr. Emoto, like I said, if you think positive thoughts, it will affect your body because it affects the waters in your body. Like the waters above as well and the waters below. Our water below, you also drink the water that is in our body. We are made up of so much percent of water, 90% more, I think, actually, than the normal number of it. It affects you. So if you think positive, like the Dr. Emoto, if you haven't done the experiment, you should, will affect your body. Bodily waters. Our bodily waters too. There are bodily waters, her bodily waters. There are bodily waters above in the cosmos. There are, as above, so below. Our bodily waters all work with the same thing. The cells are just like those spheres that we are seeing. Yeah. Yeah, so just let me throw this into chat. Hi, Divinity 5. Let me throw this in for anyone who's interested in bags because some more of these are getting made up. I've got another one on the go. They do take me time because I'm not yet using my sewing machine. I've got to get used to that this weekend, hopefully. Then I can pump some a little bit out quicker, but that took about 3 days. Well, let's see if I can get this in before my phone dies. So, yeah, communication to the sky, Wi-Fi, ether, yeah, exactly. My subs keep going up and down, I wonder why. So let me chuck it in there. Should come up in a minute. So there you go. If you can't find me, right, I'm going to do my cards before I go. Telepathic, I can't say. Have you not noticed people are getting more telepathic? Things are coming in. Have you not noticed you're getting a bit more psychic with stuff? I have. Oh, one's just fell on the floor. Oh no, two's just fell on the floor. Ooh, 50's going to like this one because it's got something on it. New love. Embrace a new opportunity of love that is here. This may, let me switch that off. This may pertain to work, opportunities, or spiritual growth. And then the next one, and I'll do 3 because 2's come out. Do 3, round it off. You know, the number 3, 3, 6, 9. Either do it in a 3 or a 6 or a 9. Focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. As I've said, look for the silver lining. So there's a little dragon. Mother Earth looks a bit like Sophia. Look. Of the earth. See? She's turning into like a tree and roots and there's a dragon. Mother of dragons. You make out the dragon's bad, but it's not, is it? They're always in the movies as well. Like 50 said, seen the dragons in the sky. So, no. Dragons breathe fire. Fire is cleansing. Fire cleanses us as well. So, yeah, these are the new ones. These are, well, they're not brand new, but they're the whispers of love, you know, that go along with the nature's whispers. So we'll pull another one to make it 3. Let's get it right. So to this person who might know that they commented about being a bit down and that, you're not alone. Just keep hold of watching things that are positive. Don't be watching the news. Don't be watching any channel out there, and I am saying this, that pumps out negativity. If it makes you feel crap about yourself or down or in sadness or feeling the world's ending, I wouldn't watch it. I don't care if it's someone you've watched for ages. You've got to remember there's some people out there that have been doing this and they're not actually good. Or some people actually don't know what they're doing. So I wouldn't bother. Folks around me. Yeah, you can pick up people's energy from all over through the internet as well. Yeah. You pump it out, people can pick. That's why when you go into a room and people like look and they're like, oh, you can feel someone's energy when they walk in the room, if they're good or bad, you can feel it. You can feel someone's energy. You're thinking it like, oh, look at them, I can see that they're a bit. It's no, you feel it. You pick up on their energy field, especially when it hits yours, because your energy field around you is quite big, the Taurus field or whatever they call it. It's quite big and it can affect out through your house and everywhere. So, So, I like you to see these cards jumping, so let's see. Well, my dad's just said check something out, so I'll have a quick look if one decides to jump out. But I will check fifths out after. I wanted to sit in the garden fifth and look at the clouds today, but I haven't got much time to do it yet till probably when I go and pick Finn up. But your skies are a bit better than ours at the minute. Ours are a bit dully at the minute. They were good the other day. But I've noticed when I look through my camera now, I'm starting to see the sun had rainbow colours around it, and also like bits of tiny little orbs coming off, like activity, when I've seen that on other people's channels and yours, because, the activity. And I think obviously the more you go and look at stuff, the more you will see. The more if I sat outside and did that, the more I will see, because you've got to believe in it as well and look at it. But like I said, everyone's got their own little... Oh, two have fell out. Ooh. Embrace your emotions. You've got to embrace your emotions as well. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. No, don't. I've been told to push down my emotions. No, I won't. No, I won't push down my emotions. Energy, emotion are emotions. The unicorn. And then love is all around you, see? Love is all around you. Look at this picture. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this is as truth. Simply acknowledge this as truth. This is what we're saying. Look. People together. There's people, different sort of people, animals, everything together. I'll say that again. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Stop listening to mainstream media. So those were those, and then I'll do the nature ones, and then I'll have to go. The box. And the biggest laugh you want, just need to go and watch like Guardians of the Galaxy, because if that doesn't make you laugh with them characters in that, I don't know what will, because I just could not stop laughing unless your sense of humour is something different. But there you go. And if you want a real big laugh, just go and watch Trump when he got in the Organation, whatever it was, the meal that they had that I showed you the other day. Also, SCOTUS is putting more stuff out there. It's hilarious. Just let me see what my dad was saying. But Melania, in 1993, doing an advertisement for being the First Lady, and she is. That's what I was trying to say before. There's an alliance. People think it's because there's a script written. Yeah, there's always been a script written for evil. But there was also a script for the alliance and other things helping. That's why people get on the, oh yeah, but that's just part of the plan. Really, Trump's the other side. He's still the same side as the darkness. It's like, no, it wasn't. There was also a script put in. Yeah, time travel. Yeah, there was also a script put in way back. But we got out. We got it out. We're winning this time because of the internet and other stuff. Because people can see the truth straight away. So that's all I'm saying. People can't get their head around that then. I don't know. Deep state exposed. Let's see what this is. There are no words. Oh, yeah. Now, I've seen this before. Now, sorry if you don't like this, but I am going to show you. I've seen this a few times. If you think some of the churches are not bad, you want to see what this is doing to a baby. Who the hell, right, does this at a christening or whatever it is? I'm going to show you. Gonna show you. That's a baby. You don't do that to a baby. Another one slapped a child and won't get off its face. It says the order doesn't even try to mask their ritual abuse in the Middle East. That is abuse. You don't do that to a baby. You don't smash a baby into a bowl like that. That is traumatizing a baby, as well as all the other things to do. Who does that? Who does that? Deep State Exposed. That's by Deep State Exposed on Twitter. I've seen this months ago. That's trauma, people. Trauma. And everyone's putting underneath, what the F, sickening, yikes, I would never let them do that to my child. I wouldn't, that's horrible. I'd grab my kid and kick him through the back wall. There's a worse one than that. There's a priest or somebody grabbing a baby's face and doing this with it, and the baby is screaming until the dad realises and has to push, basically near enough punch the priest to get him off the child. So they're being exposed for what they are on film for the world to see, like I said in the film Glass, for the world to see, and the internet, as soon as it's downloaded, everyone sees it. And the woman on the Glass, let me see if I can find this before I go. The woman on the film Glass said, what did she say at the end? She said something about the universe. Let me see if I can find it. She says, I know what this moment is. She's waiting for it to go to the internet when they download it, of these us being like superhuman. And she says, I know what this is, the moment we are let in on the universe. I was like, boom. The world is not how you think it is. No, it's definitely not, Dad. So if you watch Glass, it's really good. But at the end, everything got downloaded to the internet so people could see the truth, and that's basically what's happening. You can't stop it. So they think they're getting away with stuff. They're on camera doing it. So they're not. So when they get judged, when they do go to these, where they're going, it's all there. Evidence being filmed. How better can you get, if anyone gets what I'm saying? Yeah, it will pay. Yeah, exactly. Already is. So, and if it's rebuilt again, it'll be rebuilt in the right way. We can have new beginnings, because that's what's happening. Rituals are cleverly. Yeah, they are evil. Symbology of set. Yeah. And they took a lot of our symbols and they turned them upside down. They stole a lot of them. That's why people can't look through and get confused about certain symbols, like the triangle with the eye at the top. It just means enlightened. It's a bit like you at the top with one eye, all seeing, observing everything. It's not particularly bad, but they use it in their thing so it looks bad. So that's why people get confused a lot. Just saying. So anyway, let me do the whispers and then I'll go. The whispers. Nature's whispers. But that is what's going on as well. They're getting caught out in the thing that they tried to get us with, the internet and everything. They're getting caught out on their own actual, which is out there on Q, the Plan to Save the World. You can all see it now anyway. Yeah, 50 is contagious. I think anyone telling the truth or trying to get it out there is contagious. That's why I say Trump's a praying president. He gets preyed on every day. Oh, one's just fell out. And guess which one it is? We always get this. Be your best self always. Be best, Melania. Be best. Be your best self always. Be good. I can't get told off for being a bit passive aggressive. That's not a bad thing. Not when you care so much. They manipulated good God with bad symbols. Yeah, I always say good is God. God is good, as in they took an O out of God. It'd be good. Oh, thanks, Dave. I don't know. I don't know, Dave. I don't know. What does what the F mean? What have I said now? What? Yeah, they say that Satan is Santa. But not Santa not Santa Claus of the United States though. If you found my Instagram, Kath, I will put some up because I've not done a lot at the minute. I've just done another mermaid bag. I'm on a birdie bag. When I've done some more, I'll put them up. But there is because it's only me doing it. There is a mermaid bag on the go. Another one. It's exactly the same as that, or it will be when it's finished. So I will. If you found my page, I will be putting them up this weekend or this week going into the weekend because I've got a few bits to put up. So yes, I will. Or you can order one. If you want one, I can start making one. You know, and you can pay by PayPal. I hear Santa is mocking the Holy Spirit. Yeah, I've heard about all the Santa business because he wears red, and I've heard all that story before. So it's you know, we've got to take it back, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, they made it to mock. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Not that we're gonna poo-hoo Christmas. It'll just be done in a, you know, we'll take it back. We'll take the whole things back for the children. You know, we can't wreck their. But we can take it back. If you get what I'm saying. Ah, these cards. Yeah. You are the Holy Spirit, we are the Holy Spirit, we are the Holy Spirit runs through. Yes, it does run through our veins because we are part of the one, you know. Yeah, the seal in the forehead, the spiritual eye. It is a spiritual eye, and that's why they've poisoned our water. Because it calcifies your pineal gland. And that's what connects you to everything above as well. You know, and all that sort of good stuff. That's why. And the pyramids worked with water because it was a conductor for conducting energy, free energy. Water's massive. Water, we can't live without water. Literally, we know we can't live without water. Oh, it's that nice one. They're all nice. I'm doing 3. But it's what's keeping us away from what we really are. That's why they poison the seas. They poison our water with fluoride. They dump things in the seas for the fish and all that and stuff. So the big pitch, people, number 6. 6. Rainbow there. Yeah. The big picture. And then one more. Yeah, the water is more than we know. Yeah, the blood of Christ. Crystal fluid. It, as above, so below. The water's above, the water's below. The water's within us and without. We have waters around us. It's within and it works with us. You can bless your water. You can speak to your water. Like Dr. Emoto, I've said it before, and you can drink it and it will heal. It's healing. Fresh, crystal clear water. Like Trump's been shouting out, crystal air, and we've got, he's saying America will have crystal clean water, and then it'll follow suit everywhere else. That's what we should be drinking. That's what will keep you looking younger as well, you know. People today know no love without sex. We must learn to love again without the one. And yeah, it's true, Bonnie. I was trying to do a talk on that again, and I probably will. People just think it's sex, sex, sex today because it's pumped out on mainstream media. Men go out and women go out as well, and that's what they're after. One night stands. They're not realising it's not a connection. It's not a proper thing. Love is totally different. When you're with someone, Owen Benjamin has talked about this. When he met his wife, he used to be said, I used to be a bit of a man, you know, like that. When he realised when he got with his wife, what true love was, what that was, that giving that energy away. People think it's the right thing to do. It's not. It's not. People might think, oh, what? It's not. You must learn to love again properly. Their sins, that's lusting, because you're lusting. That's why people go out and do disgusting things, you know. All this rape business that's going on. It's pumped out there continuously all the time. It's not what the proper connection is. Yeah. You know? Yeah. People can sit there and laugh, but it's true. It's self-satisfaction, I can't say it, of men and women, because women go out there, it's not real. You don't get anything out of it, apart from your ego does, but really you don't if you think about it. It's disconnection. Disconnection. Disconnection, indeed. Exactly, and some people just don't get it. JFK Jr. is the red dragon at some... Yeah, JFK Jr. as well. What was I... There was something about... Something about... I've said it before about families anyway. You don't have to be what your family was before, and they definitely weren't. And JFK Jr. was a Democrat, but he was a proper Democrat. He's not a Democrat of today. Democrats of back then weren't the Democrats today. JFK Jr. was a Democrat, but he was one of Trump's friends. you know. It's just that they're not the Democrats of the days gone by. They're not the Democrats of the days gone by. I could like the Democrats when JFK Jr. is a Democrat. JFK Jr. runs and runs for Democrats. It won't matter because they'll be the proper, if anyone understands what I'm saying. They're not the Democrats, the Decepticons out of, Transformers, WikiLeaks, AllSparks. Where are they AllSpark? They're the Decepticons, them Democrats. Decepticons. Yeah, because they're decepting. No, I don't believe in one night stands. People just think that you're like, oh, it's like, no, you don't understand what you're doing. You're degrading yourself as well. I don't care what people say. If you look at it properly, you'll realise what it's actually all about. List changes as the Kundalini rises. Yeah, something about the Kundalini actually, Fifth. There was something about that I wanted to talk about. I can't remember. I think stuff, and then I forget. The chakras balance, we stop only operating from the lower three. Yeah, because you've got your Kundalinis and the root one, as in sex and stuff like that. You've got to rise. We're rising. We're coming from the root, lower chakras, to come to the crown chakra to be enlightened. Some people might say, oh, I thought you were saying you didn't believe in all that. No, I believe in the chakras, but I don't actually, yes, you can sit there and meditate, but I don't believe you have to. We're going through the chakras whether you like it or not. It doesn't mean you have to sit there and meditate, because meditate can mean all sorts of different things. You can be doing it, but we're going through it, and that's why I think so many people are having different emotions on stuff, because we're working through our own ladder, through our DNA. I think it was you, 50, it might have been watching the serpents, because everyone goes on about the serpents. The serpents is not bad. It's not what you think. It's the feminine and the male energy coming together at the top, and enlightenment together is stronger. Working the way up the DNA. I've got to go now, so I better quickly do this. I've got to go and pick my son up. Sex spends your energy with your partner. Yes, it's very high in energy if you're with the right person, and you're together properly. With a deep connection, not like that connection. Otherwise, you're giving your energy away to just anybody. If anyone gets what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about. Some people, and I know a lot of people will in chat, and some of us will be like, what? Yeah. 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 You'll get some people that might come in chat after and go, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, get over yourself. So it's coming from the lust, coming from the wanting. You don't want, it's when you need. It's something better than that, than there is of that. There's something better than, I'd rather have a connection, a deep connection with someone than just that. That's nothing. And that's why people are jumping in one relationship to the other, and they're searching all the time, because they're not making deep connections. They're not getting it. They think the grass is greener on the other side. If you had a deep connection with somebody properly, yeah, you do need meditation, but meditation isn't just, to me, it isn't just sitting there, and you can do it in other ways. I think I go into meditation when I'm drawing, and we're all going to work through that ladder anyway, Yeah, you do need a lot of practice, but I believe you can do it in other ways as well. So, but the people, that's why it's pumped out on TV about sex, about sexualising everything, about going off with other people and not caring, having affairs and this. That's why it's put all out there. And a lot of us have been part of certain things, and then you realise what it's all about. But that's why they throw it out there. That's why the celebrities are out there wearing next to nothing and sexualising every song that they're in. That's why they do it. To break connection. Because connection is very strong. It's one of the things we thrive off. We weren't here to be on our own and have no connection. We're here to be in unity, balance. So, yeah, still in the mind and calm the water, yeah. But like I said, I do my meditating's more like when I'm drawing, because it does, some people can't do like sitting there, doing that sort of meditation. They do it through music, they do it through the arts, they do it through creating. So, right, one's fell out and I've got to go. Two's fell out, I've got to run off to school. Oh, just like I said, clear out the old, just like what we've been saying. We've had this many times before because it's very significant when you look at the picture. There's a clock ticking, people. Time. Taking the blinkers off. Look at the light behind the blinkers. We've been in the dark, but the light's here. Key to the universe is the heart, love. Oh, there's a rose there. There's lots going on in there. And then the last one's intuition. Always follow your intuition. Enlightenment. The golden age. Sophia. Sign on the forehead. The forehead sign. Yep. So you've got to look at things in a silver lining and stop looking at everything bad. You know, you can go on YouTube and be like, oh, this pain, blah, blah, blah. It's like, so what I will say is you're stronger than you know. Believe in yourself. And I've got to go. And I'll probably see you tonight about 9. If I'm not on, I'm resting. I don't know. Yeah, it's the popular card because that's that's the main one that we always get, which is true. The more we engage with meditate, so are the levels. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying it's not good to meditate, but I believe we all meditate in different ways. But yeah, so I'll see you all later. And you're great in chat, so keep trucking, as I'd like to say. Where are we